As soon as Gypsy Rose got out of prison and immediately had camera crews following her, and she immediately started posting cringy things on social media, I already knew it was going to be a disaster. And I was very vocal about that in the days after she was released. Now, since then, things have quieted down a little bit. Don't get me wrong, there's still an occasional interview. It seems like they're dropping a new documentary every other day on all of these different streaming apps, but she hasn't been forced in front of us on every single headline from every news outlet over the past few weeks like she was when she first got out of jail. Now, personally, I think someone on her team realized that things were not going well, so they went ahead and kind of pulled her out of the forefront before she ruined everything for herself almost immediately. Because, in the days after she got out, I told you all that it's only a matter of time before the internet turns on her. I knew it would come, but I thought that we may start seeing it now. I thought that we would have a couple of months before this happened, but no. Within, I would say, a week and a half, the internet started turning on her. People were sick and tired of seeing her face. They were sick and tired of seeing the interviews. It was a whirlwind of stuff that happened so quickly. And within a snap of a finger, it seemed like the whole world went from feeling sorry for Gypsy to questioning why they really felt sorry in the first place. And at the very least, people were just sick of seeing her face everywhere they looked. And people finally started asking the valid question. Is this someone that deserves this much publicity? Is this someone that deserves to be put on a pedestal as if they're like a famous actor or a singer or someone with talent? Why is this person being treated as a celebrity? Sure, what her mother put her through was horrible, but has that earned her celebrity status? Let's not forget about the crime she committed. Let's not forget that her boyfriend at the time is still behind bars for that very crime, as she is out here a free woman becoming a millionaire off of this crime that they committed together, if you ask me. But, it seemed like she kind of disappeared from the spotlight a little bit. She's still there. She's still lingering. But she's not on the cover of every magazine. She's not on the news, every single day like she once was. But don't worry. You haven't seen the last of Gypsy. Those camera crews weren't following her around for no reason. Just like I told you, I knew it would happen. A lot of you called it as well. They're filming a reality show. So even though it seems like Gypsy kind of disappeared from the headlines for a few weeks, even though it seems like you've been given a break from Gypsy Rose, she is going to come back with a vengeance. And she will be dominating the headlines again, as millions of Americans tune in to watch her live her life with her weird creep boyfriend. It's going to be a complete-ish show. I could guarantee you that. But as we wait on that show to come out, Gypsy Rose has now joined an app called Cameo. And she is currently under fire. A lot of people are upset that Gypsy Rose is on this Cameo app selling video messages for $100. She's also charging people $25 to send them a text message. Listen, I'm all about hustling. I'm all about getting it how you live. Do your thing. I don't like to trash anyone for making money however they can. I think Cameo is a cool little app. I'm not on it, but sometimes you can go on Cameo and you can pay maybe a singer, or you can pay an actor to make a little happy birthday video for your son. Or maybe your wife really loves this TV show. You could find someone from the TV show to wish her an happy anniversary. You know, something like that. It's something that people use to get like short form video messages from kind of famous people for their friends or loved ones as a gift usually. There's YouTubers on there as well. There's a lot of YouTubers on Cameo as well. And I understand it. I get it. I don't have a problem with Cameo. And I don't think most people have a problem with Cameo. But they do have a problem with Gypsy Rose being on Cameo. Now, like I said, I don't want to bash anyone for making money however they're going to make it. But I guess, it's a valid conversation. It's a valid question. Should someone like Gypsy Rose be out here making money on Cameo? An actor, they've provided the world with a work of art. They've provided the world with a movie or a TV show that people love. They've done something of value. A singer, the same thing. A YouTuber, they've provided people with countless hours of content and entertainment. They provide people with something of value, right? Gypsy Rose, what has she provided? Has she provided anything of value? Like, I get when you pay your favorite actor to wish you a happy birthday, I get it, right? Or you pay your favorite YouTuber to send you a video so you can, a video shout out so you can upload it on your YouTube channel and hopefully get more subscribers. I get it. They've given you things of value. They've done things that you appreciate. What has Gypsy Rose done to deserve appreciation? Oh, I want to get a cameo from Tom Cruise because I love Mission Impossible. I want to get a cameo from Mr. Beast because I love his YouTube videos. I want to get a cameo from Gypsy Rose because she helped murder her mom. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like one of these things is not like the other. And that opens up the conversation. Like, should we really be out here? I don't even know what the proper words to use right now. But should we be out here celebrating someone who was wrapped up in something like what Gypsy Rose was wrapped up in? Should we be incentivizing this? Should we be praising this? Should we be, showering someone with money simply because they were involved in a case that we may have heard about on the news or we saw a documentary about? Gypsy Rose isn't a hero. She's not a role model. I feel bad for what she went through, but at the same time, you know what I mean? At the same time, is this someone that we should be paying money to wish us a happy birthday? Is this someone that we should be looking up to? Is this someone that... I don't get it. I just don't get it. How does a video appearance from this person offer anyone anything of value at all? I don't get it. I mean, at the end of the day, personally, I have no problem with people making money however they make it as long as they're not hurting anyone else. And personally, on a personal level, I don't really have a problem with Gypsy Rose making money, but I think there is a conversation to be had as to if we should be rewarding people like this or not. Like, put your personal feelings to the side, because at the end of the day, if Gypsy Rose makes $100 from someone, for giving them a video shout out, it doesn't really affect our lives personally. But how does this affect society overall? it just adds to the societal decay that we're all suffering from. You know what I mean? When we as a society, when we as people, when we as a country, when we as human beings start rewarding people like Gypsy Rose, where will that lead us next? It's a slippery slope. But I want to read to you all some of the reactions from people online. Because like I said, the first few days that she got out, it was kumbaya. After that, it's been no hold barred. And at the end of the day, if you want to be a public influencer, if you want to be on social media making content, you open yourself up to criticism. Every day when I sit down and I record videos, I do it knowing that I'm opening myself up to criticism. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. Gypsy Rose can obviously handle having someone murder her mother. So I believe she can handle a few mean comments, but at the same time, she is in a unique situation. And I don't know how fragile she is because she's dealt with a lot of trauma. And I still don't think she's had time to really deal with it because she's been in prison for so long. And now she's been thrusted into the outside world and she's automatically this celebrity. So I don't know how she's handling that. But I do know that the internet doesn't care how you handle criticism. They don't care how you handle anything. The internet is going to internet. So let's go ahead and read what the internet has to say. Yuck. OnlyFans to follow. I agree. And OnlyFans is coming. I would bet a lot of money on it. Silly joke. Have her say you're next and send it to your mom for Mother's Day. That would be crazy. All right. How much longer is this 15 minutes going to last? I thought her little welcome home 15-minute party was over. Sounds like her money train needs a little help to keep on track. Make it stop. Little by little, we are seeing that apple not falling too far from the tree. Basically saying that she's a lot like her mother, and I've seen a lot of people saying that. And I don't know, I can't really disagree. I do think she's very manipulative. Yeah, no thanks. Wow, and not in the good way. Really milking her 15 minutes of fame. LOL. She's trash. No one should profit off of murdering someone. It's just wrong. I agree. Who? If I wanted to see that, I would just go to the pig farm here in Vegas. Laughing face, cross-eyed, she looks terrible, don't waste money on trash. Don't nobody want a cross-eyed murderer telling them, hey, happy birthday. I hope people pay the ish and troll her ass and say they got the same name as her mama. So that's just a few comments, and it's not like I went picking through to find the mean comments. There were really no nice comments at all. Not many people have anything nice to say anymore about this entire situation. I think most people are fed up, and I'm not saying that you should be mean, but I'm kind of happy to see this reaction from people. I'm not happy to see people make fun of her appearance and stuff like that, but I am happy to see that people are rejecting this for the most part. Because this is not a good look, let's be honest. You could feel bad for Gypsy, you could have your feelings about this and that, but honestly, overall for society, is it good to have people like this rewarded? No. And at the end of the day, is all of this going to be good for Gypsy in the long run? Yeah, she'll make a few dollars. But at what cost? At what cost? Will it make her happier? Maybe. We'll have to see. But it doesn't seem like things are going good right now. And if the internet has already turned on her to this point, imagine how people are going to pick apart this reality show. I really hope that she has some thick skin, because these people are waiting and they're ready. And I'm going to be watching because, like I said, I think this was a disaster from the get-go. This new Cameo thing, I'm not against Cameo for one, like I've said. I'm not even I'm not angry that Gypsy Rose is on Cameo, but At the end of the day, you have to, read the room. Understand your situation. Understand that your situation is unique. You get out here, you see other social media influencers on Cameo. That doesn't mean you need to be on Cameo, Gypsy, because at the end of the day, what is there really to say? When a baseball player is on Cameo, they can talk about a big game they had. What is Gypsy Rose there for? Hey, I had sex with my boyfriend after he brutally murdered my mother. It's me, Gypsy Rose. Happy birthday. You know what I mean? It's just not a good look. I think that at the end of the day, there has to be some type of lack of self-awareness. Gypsy Rose is either really greedy for this money or there's a lack of self-awareness. But I will say this before I end the video. We can't really blame Gypsy Rose for doing this. We have to blame the people who would pay hundreds of dollars to get a message from Gypsy. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts about all of this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the like button, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next one.